If you're a fan of system-based manhwa, then you're in luck. This popular genre features stories that revolve around characters who gain unique abilities or powers through a system. Here are 10 recommendations for system-based manhwa that you won't want to miss. Number 10. Bug Player. Shin Tai-pong was the top player in the game Paradiso for a decade, but suddenly died of exhaustion. He was reincarnated into the game world as the unknown noble Jarrett. He used his knowledge of the game to prevent a looming war, and embarked on a journey armed with his game skills, cheats, and exploits. He planned to use everything at his disposal to save himself and the people he had grown to care about. Despite being an obese and corrupt lord, he was determined to succeed, even if it meant using underhanded tactics. This is a story of the challenges Jared faced as a super obese lord. Number 9. The Lord's coins aren't decreasing. Aaron Steelgert had found a book that allowed him to trade across dimensions, and with it, his fortune was made. However, his enemies took everything away from him, including his life. Aaron is reborn as his younger self with his past knowledge intact and a desire for revenge. He begins amassing coins and gaining powerful abilities to climb the ranks of the interdimensional trading markets. His goal is to gain enough coins to survive his journey of vengeance and reclaim his honor. Will Aaron succeed in his quest for revenge and redemption? Number 8. Infinite level up in Murim. Killed on the battlefield without glory to his name, Yu Seon-dan receives an opportunity to grow stronger with a strange quest and level system. But each quest he's forced to fight seems to get even harder. Can he level up enough to avoid the same miserable ending and become the powerful hero he wishes to be? Number 7. Survival story of a sword king in a fantasy world. Ryu Hanbin was a normal person who just had been discharged from his mandatory military service when he was transported to another world. Left to fend for himself, he was given the goal of surviving and growing stronger in a desolate world riddled with monsters. The problem is the guideline that was supposed to be his guiding system to survive is filled with errors. Number 6. Nano Machine. After being held in disdain and having his life put in danger, an orphan from the demonic cult, Chien Yeowon, has an unexpected visit from his descendant from the future who inserts a nano machine into Chien Yeowon's body, which drastically changes Chien Yeowon's life. After its activation, the story of Chien Yeowon's journey of bypassing the demonic cult and rising to become the best martial artist has just begun. Number 5. The player who can't level up. Kim Ki-ju was ecstatic when he received an invitation to become a unique ability player, thinking that all his struggles would be over. But despite his best efforts, he couldn't seem to get past level 1. Frustrated, he spent the next 5 years working as a guide on the lower floors of the tower. However, he eventually discovers his ability to link with egos, which allows him to raise his stats with his newfound skills. Ki-ju unlocks adventures in previously unexplored gates. This is his chance to defy expectations and prove to the world that rank isn't everything. Will Ki-ju succeed in overcoming the odds and show the world what he's made of? Number 4. AI Doctor. This is a story of a first-year neurosurgeon. President Lee Soo-hyuk was working with Baruta when he was hit by a mysterious explosion and lost consciousness. After regaining consciousness, he met the AI Baruta inside his mind. Already inseparable, they are faced with a situation where they must help each other. Number 3. FFF Class Trashero. Protagonist Kang Han-soo killed the Demon King. After 10 years of being summoned in the fantasy world, now it's time to be sent back to Earth. What's this? The fantasy world's god appears along with his report card. Because he removed all the obstacles that prevented him from killing the Demon King, his personality score came out as F. The regression that follows is that he has to return to the start and begin again. Can Kang Han-soo end this endless return? Number 2. FFF Class Suicide Hunter. In the mysterious, RPG dungeon-like tower, Confucius Kim lives a mundane existence, envying all the star hunters. One day, his wish for more is granted with a legendary skill to copy others' abilities, at the cost of his life. Before he can make sense of it, he's killed by the number 1 hunter, the Flame Emperor. Will our MC become extremely overpowered or just die like a loser? Number 1. Solo Leveling. The story follows the adventures of Sun Jinwoo, a weak E-rank hunter who becomes the world's strongest hunter after a mysterious incident. Jinwoo has the ability to level up like in a video game, gaining immense power and abilities with each level. He must use his newfound strength to protect humanity from the dangerous and deadly monsters that are emerging from portals all over the world. As Jinwoo faces various challenges and battles, he discovers the truth behind the mysterious event that gave him his power and must confront the forces that threaten to destroy the world. Thank you for tuning into this video. We appreciate your support and interest in our content. See you in the next video.